So M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold has changed his screaming technique over the years. A lot of people think it's because he heard his voice screaming the old way, but he said in interviews that he's just preferred singing with grit over time. And what a lot of people don't know is that you can get his old sound without damage. So I'm going to show you the two-step system to get his Waking the Fallen era screams. So the biggest myth. So most people think screaming is about being as wide open as possible and yelling so much that your voice breaks up and somehow magically getting distortion from that. But that's actually how you hurt yourself. And I made that mistake so many times early on. But here's what I found. Distortion is made not by opening, but by closing. Because if you close your throat together, you can get the tissues to vibrate together like this. And that's how we start to create the distortion that he uses. So it's not about opening, it's about closing tightly. Okay, so now let's get into actually how to make his scream sounds. First, find the pitch. First, I want you to listen to his scream right here and study it. The first question I like to ask when evaluating a scream is, which part of his range is he singing the scream in? So if you listen closely, you can hear that although he's screaming, you can sort of hear his clean voice underneath it. And it doesn't sound like his normal talking voice, it sounds more like he's using his baby voice. Because it's right above his voice crack. So what I'd recommend is to first sing the notes that it sounds like he's screaming. Don't add distortion yet, just find the general pitch and sing it in your clean baby voice. And I want you to get comfortable singing these notes first. And by the way, if you're struggling with doing any of this, I put together a free training with lessons that help me finally unlock my screams, which you can get by clicking the link in the description. And it'll also show you how to get free live feedback from me. Links in the description. All right, back to the video. So now we know how to find the pitch of his screams. Now let's move on to part 2, adding distortion. So to get distortion, we want to get as tight in our throat as possible while singing the same notes. So here's how. I want you to scrunch up your nose a bit and act like you're being choked while also raising the back of your tongue. The goal is to close your throat while singing the same notes that we went over in the first step. So, now there's some moments when he does it where you can hear more distortion and some moments where you can hear more of his voice peeking through. This is something you can control. If you want more distortion, then close tighter and slightly lower your singing volume. If you want more pitch, then open up a little bit more in your throat and sing at a slightly higher volume. And you can tweak this according to your taste. Here's me doing his scream with less pitch and more distortion. I tried! And here's me doing it with more pitch in it. I tried! I tried! Recap. So here's what we covered. Remember, don't open it and yell, that causes damage. Instead, close your throat to create distortion. Next, you want to find his pitch first, and I'd recommend singing it clean first in your baby voice, which is above your voice crack. Next, you want to add distortion by closing tight, using a scrunched nose, acting choked, and raising the back of your tongue. And to control the mix, you can close tighter for more distortion and open slightly for more pitch. Now remember, everyone's voice is different, so if you're struggling with any of these or need some extra help, I've got that free training in the description with lessons that help me unlock my screams and an opportunity for you to get live feedback from me for free. So now you know more about how to do his old screams. If you want to learn how to do modern Avenged Sevenfold screams where he's singing with a lot of grit, then check out this video right here.
Drag you down below, down to the devil show, to be his guest for